Now you know what that means, G. A hard life, and ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking scared that I might just up and retaliate. You ask me why, should my heart be filled with hate? Motherfuck the past, talking about shit that's happening here today. I'm on my knees, oh Lord help me control this rage. I'm being teased like a beast, locked within a cage. They're setting traps, and almost killed me twice, you see. They won't feel safe till they got me hanging from a tree. I'm still running, but I got the Lord on my side. Put brick on the corner for my homies that have fought and died. Ain't nothing changed, I still live my life in fear. I ask you God, where do we go from here? From here?
What's up?
Hey, what's going on? I mean, look, you know what we didn't do? Oh, my name T.O.G.
we did.
Hey,
so no
T.O.G. baby.
And I'm Gorilla, baby.
Yeah.
And we back. What we didn't do, bro?
Hey, man, we didn't even celebrate our 2 years, man.
Yeah, we mentioned it.
We mentioned it. Didn't do nothing.
Cause it fell on that Saturday.
And that Saturday night, yeah, I went out there with the back to school rally. You sleep, yeah. Hey, but yeah, we done been 2 years and some.
2 year plus, baby.
Yeah.
Y'all don't
Matter of fact, this is the 16th, so it's been 2 years and 11 days.
Yeah. Now, people don't understand how.
No.
I mean, I don't think, we saying it, but that's a long time every week. It's 52 weeks in a year. So we done did 104 weeks plus straight.
Yeah, cause
not missing. And people don't understand you can change your life by consistency. And that's what we did. We was consistent.
I mean, but it's not this consistency in the sense of consistency. It's what you do consistently, because it can be good or bad.
Yeah, you can be bad.
If you consistently do, because I done been on both sides of this.
Both sides.
So
both,
So I know if I consistently did something,
be the best at it.
I'd be the best. But it put me in places I ain't want to be nothing. I didn't want to keep going that way. You know what I'm saying? But when I started doing something more positive, the actual money ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? But man, one thing that's better is the type of peace you get. You know what I'm saying? The type of you know how you reckon stuff, you sitting there, and that's a southern word, reckon. Yeah, you reckon stuff, you just sit there and look at it and you recollect on it, you reminisce about things, and I'm seeing things more. You know what I'm saying? And that gives you a better view of life.
You see, I'm also looking at the variables that while we was doing it consistently every week, those variables going on too. I mean, we had some rough patches.
We had some things happening.
We were still life, and we had our own life going too. But we still chose every week to come bring that message every week.
Well, it's just like, to me, it's more like we chose to have family time.
Gotcha.
You know, so a lot of times people don't have family time. What I think and feel like we showing on an every week basis for the past 2 years is that family can come together and really have conversations at least once a week. At least once a week. I remember when we was coming up, it was that show, I believe it was Dallas or Dynasty. Someone up that show.
Both of them came on, but Dynasty was the family.
And, so you had one TV, and for an hour that day you had everybody. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, but it wasn't about the show that I see now. It was about all of us being there, about us talking to each other, about us not. I didn't feel no animosity and stuff like that.
We missing that, especially nowadays, because life, like, everybody is moving fast, and we don't take that time out. We look at it like it's a small thing, but man, it's so big though.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? All respect, it's a big piece because we actually lost that little, that family time. You remember how we used to, even do, say Sundays was normally like you go to your mama or whoever house you're going to, you go to their house every Sunday, you have Sunday dinner.
Right. I know when I first got out, we used to do it all the time. We were doing it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted that at that time because I hadn't been around y'all for so long, and that was a beautiful time. But I mean, consistent us being here because it ain't just us here. You know, our wives here, our kids be here. It's like you know, what I'm saying? You remember back in the day when your mom and them had, well, mom and them had a card club, and the whole family was in the card club, and they had card parties. But the card party was really
family.
That's it, man.
Yeah, family and close friends.
Yeah,
and that's all it was.
Yeah,
I would say, we did it for a while, and I don't know. I always look back now, man. Like now, I be saying to myself because I question. I be like, people don't know how to like work together and stay happy. Like we can get together for a couple of times, but after that, somebody got into it, man. You know, I guess we didn't see it as little kids. They might have did, and we was.
Yeah, they might have. I mean,
we didn't know.
I mean, but that was their thing. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that they taught us anything because while they were doing their thing, we still had the camaraderie of the children. We was getting to know each other in them time. Now I didn't get to know you through knowing Barbara. I got to know Lindell, Little George, Scoop. You know what I'm saying? We had our own community, just like they had theirs. So now we the older, but we the ones who really okay. So where that community?
Yeah, that's a decision making.
Exactly. Yeah. So we ain't have to do nothing like they did because we making our own choices today. See, that's one thing I really understand and realize now is accountability.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Let's be accountable for what's happening.
It just seems like every time. I don't know. I say it more often than not. Families get together. They'll do it for a minute. But somehow somebody get mad or something don't go right, and it deadens. Like, okay, well,
You know, one of my things about little stuff like that is the pettiness of things. You know what I'm saying?
Messy, pettiness.
Like,
especially they try to be water on it.
I mean, if it's not, I mean, really, I'm, and it might not be petty to some people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't think the way everybody thinks. But the bigger picture is who can be the bigger person.
Man, and people know when they petty, man. You know how a person be like. No, think about this. You know how some people like you can think or say like, damn, that mother she a bitch, but that motherfucker be like, yeah, I'm a bitch. It will let you know I'm a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying people know when they petty. Don't like we all grown. We're not kids. We grown. Motherfucker know when they petty. Motherfucker know when they messy. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker own it. Like you just said, Own that shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, then everybody know who's who, but we just know how to move. I mean, we don't have to separate.
But at the same time, you know, people can be so diabolical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they can put so many blocks in places. And they the only thing that really know the whole deal.
I don't even feel like doing that.
Because it'd be like, man, come on, man, really? Do I have to go through all this?
Came to.
Yeah. So and that caused the isolation. But see, I don't really think that being isolated from people or doing things is bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think for the most part, it's what you do when you go in and you sit around and really not be around folks. Are you giving your self inventory? Are you really looking at yourself?
Accountability, like you said.
Exactly. And then once you do, if you can go in there and be productive in your downtime, it'll make your social time even better. People have to really realize it's like in the Bible say, go in your closet. And your closet is your heart, what you in and out of. You know what I'm talking about?
I heard a cat say this day, everybody want to give advice, but don't nobody want to receive advice.
But who can give you advice on you?
Yeah.
I mean, you can take things into consideration, but you don't want to really know you. You know what I'm saying? My biggest thing is, first of all, why are you trying to give me advice? You know what I'm saying? What is it? You know what I'm saying? And if you say something that I don't agree with you with because you don't really actually know me, then you think I'm not taking good advice. But see, the thing about it is you don't know who the hell I am. You ain't been in none of these shoes that I walked in. So you know me in those moments of time that we were around each other, and that's all you know. So that's a limited view. But I'm an infinite person. Okay.
So look, man.
What?
How was your week?
Hey man, my week been great, man. Hey, listen, my week been great. Hey, and look, life is great.
Life is good.
Yeah, man.
People say life is good.
Well, I ain't say life is great. You know, life is great. You know, the people that are living life today, you are great.
Mm-hmm.
Recognize and understand that because it gets better and better. Now I don't know what anybody been through, but I know what I've been through. And listen, God is good. God is good. Listen. And I ain't no preacher, I ain't no nothing, but I'm gonna tell you, if he'll talk to a person like me, God is good. He great. Listen. Hey, listen. Learn it for yourself though now.
Yeah.
Don't listen to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it took me to go in, you know. So and then like I constantly talk and deal and go through my little thing that I do. You know, I don't have any, you know, connection with any type of denomination, religion, whatever. But man, listen, he there, regardless.
So you can't thank him enough.
I can't. I really can't, man. Man, listen. I want to do it in sign language. You know what I'm saying?
That's still ain't
toes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I really can't. I mean, I need an entourage to understand and think with me.
So you need an MC
Hammer. I need the people out there that know that just to hit us on the thing, and you know he good. Say thank you. Say I know he good. That's what you do. Say I know you good. I know he good. Hit on the click.
Say hit us on the line.
Hit us on the line, man. Because if he been good to you, if he ain't been good to you, don't say that.
Yeah. But if you ever hit us on the line, you ought to say thank you.
Man, listen. Thank you. Just say thank you. Yeah, just say thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Some people ain't on this side.
I mean, I get it. Y'all do what you do. I'm like Joshua.
Yeah.
As for me and mine, we there.
I looked up and saw Magoo died.
Who?
Y'all remember Magoo with Timberland? Magoo, the little dude in Timberland, he died. I was like, damn, Magoo died. Like,
the little dude
with Timberland,
the rapper.
The rapper, he had a
Timberland,
Magoo, Missy Elliott, their little crew.
Oh, you talking about? Yeah.
Magoo.
Who was Magoo? What did he make?
He was saying he had that little funny voice in their little group, like a baby voice type in their little group rapping. But I just remember, I'm like, damn, I looked up Magoo and died. I said, damn, everybody died. You know, so look, but yeah,
how your was though?
My week, you know what? It was crazy in the beginning because so the other day I get home from work, right? And I told you I'd be tired, so I go in there, I fall asleep. So I wake up and I'm telling you, we speaking about God. So about 12, I remember looking at the clock when I woke up. 12:22, he just woke me up by my sleep. Boom. I ain't hear nothing. I just woke up and like, I look at the clock. I remember 12:22. I said, "Cause shit, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'm gonna lay back down." By the time I'm walking out the room, I hear boom, 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 boom at the door. You know that type of law. You know, it's like ooh, okay, but but I hear the guy say neighbor, so I knew who it was then. So I go to the door. He said, "Hey man, your house on fire." I'm just bobbleheaded because I just waking up like what? Like so he take out running to the side of my house because I got the little outhouse on the side. So I'm coming out there, okay, I'm looking. We see smoke. We see black smoke. The smoke blowing toward our house. So I'm like, ain't nothing on in there. You know what I'm saying? In our house ain't nothing on. We got the dryer out in our house. So
that's one in the backyard.
On the side. the little side house. Mm-hmm. So by that time, he like, hey, you got a hose. You know, we had a hose pipe right there by our house. And so our next door neighbor, the Mexicans, I seen the lady, she shoving a water hose across the fence. Right. Another guy grabbed a water hose. So now me, I ain't even thinking. I opened the door.
Smoke coming out.
Smoke coming out. I opened the door to the house. Black smoke coming out. But next thing you know, a fire started coming up by the window. And so, like I said, my neighbor grabbed the hose pipe. He's spraying up in there or whatever. And he, small fire. So I said, let me go move my truck from up under the carport. So it won't, So by that time, he sprayed and, got the fire and everything. His wife had called 911, the paramedics, fire department. They came and they brought by two trucks. But I was like, are you crazy? Like, cause at that day, my son didn't go to school, so me and him up in the bed, and my daughter woke up with a bad headache. Well, she didn't go, one of my daughters. So we all in the house, sleep
Oh,
well.
it's 12 in the afternoon.
Yes.
Oh.
And so I was like, crazy. It's so weird. So, with that, I was like, but God, like just woke me up by my sleep. It was before the knocking.
Right. You was already up.
Yeah, I popped up just out of the blue, just popped up like, whoa.
See, a lot of people don't recognize that.
I did.
You got to recognize those.
I remember
those
12/22.
Yeah, that's and 222 means so.
Yeah, and so that's so that was at the beginning of the week, and so then that was going into the weekend. So now it was when the fire department came down, they determined we saw where the fire came up the back of the dryer on the wire and whatever.
So your dryer plugged up.
Yeah, plugged up. Yeah, and so now we have to go to the dryer to dry our clothes. Dude, went to the dryer. It took $11 to dry a couple loads of clothes. Where they rigging the dryers where it won't get hot enough to dry your clothes. Dude, I was like, boy, it's been so long since we've been to a wash and dryer.
I know it, man.
Dude, I was like, oh, I didn't miss this.
I know it, bro.
And then now I'm back on my grizzly now. Your boy back working out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I started Monday. I'm back working out. I'm trying to get a set time. I did it 3 different. I done went 3 straight days, but I did different times trying to see what fits. I tried to come home after work, take the kids to school, come home, try to get a nap and go by 12, 1 o'clock. So I had to break sleep to go do that or whatever. And then I tried today doing it after I dropped them off at school, but I was tired. But it worked. It worked because I was still back at home by 9 o'clock to be able to get in bed and get some hours sleep. But now I'm just trying to figure it out. So I've been eating different. So I'm eating better. I haven't eaten any fried foods. I've been drinking plenty of water, eating a bunch of salads and fruit and stuff like that. And so, like I say, the doctor challenged me when I went to the doctor last week to lose 10 pounds in 6 weeks. I'm like, to me, I'm saying, that's easy shit, So I'm kind of glad she pushed that button, kind of. Because I've been wanting to do it anyway, so that was just that push.
Right. But that's good. I mean, that's what everybody should be looking at. Their health and their well-being, because your health right now is going to be your wealth. So these are things that I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, all these different sicknesses because of weight.
Yeah, then trying to get that weight off.
If you need it, but I mean. A lot, and then we have to start understanding, to me, that a lot of these medicines and all that wasn't really made for us. You know what I'm saying? Genetically.
Yeah.
So you have to understand that you have to start looking and doing your own research about you and your health.
I'm definitely looking to the herbals.
Oh yeah. I mean, yes, sir. I mean, that's a whole different. And the thing about it depends on what you want. I'm in as far as workout. I'm in the midst trying to figure out where I want to go with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I want to go back to weights or you want to stay flexible as you get older. So you know what I'm saying? Those are things that you want to be able to move around, because I love being out in the yard and doing stuff like that. And so it just depends on, I love yoga and meditation. So that's part of my whole routine anyway.
Because working out is just mental. It's really, you got to be mentally charged, mentally strong. I mean, I remember doing what your sister hit me. Oh, I'm going to do it, So I talked to her today. Oh, I ain't going to be able to do that. She like, tacos right now.
I mean, one thing my wife taught me, or she teaches me, is that don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Because at the time, you might, she doing certain things with her diet and all that, and I do, I try to be supportive, but look, if I ain't ready to start.
Yeah, you ready, ain't you?
Yeah, get on
That's
my
why
back,
I don't, because a lot of people will, once they start or stop something, they expect everybody around them, at one time you did this, but you be pointing me, man, you doing that?
That's bad.
Yeah, like,
I don't do all that.
So
man.
I don't do that. Like,
if
they come and be like, I want to start with you or whatever I want to do with, that's fine. But I don't never, hey, she like, I can tell my wife, shit, man, working out, you need to start working out with me. I don't do all that, man.
You know, I stopped. I used to be real. Pushing myself, but that caused a lot of stress, and it was I mean, it wasn't no reason for me to have it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was just doing it on my own, so I had to start giving myself a break. You know, let me relax sometimes. You know, so when you just have to relax. You have to just say to yourself, you know what would be what is the case of last
I actually had to fall in place, man, because I remember I used to want to do it, but I was just running, pushing for so much time. I had so much going on, but God then kind of slowed it down to where he done got, okay, now you do this, that. Now I can implement my own schedule with it now, versus at the time it was hectic.
And it just be a beginning. It just be just teaching you how to manage time, because that's one of the biggest things that we have a problem with is managing time. You know what I'm saying? As far as I can see, and a lot of time we let time manage us. And what I'm saying is you have a lot of people that be, and I was one of them, that was rushing to get somewhere like time was gonna stop. Like he was, and I guess you had to, it's the propaganda that was going that you wouldn't live to see this, you wouldn't see that. And feeling like you might just be another statistic, you trying to get everything you can.
I know people that's fit falling out,
Yeah, but see that what I'm saying is we had that street mentality where it wasn't like they had a lot of health problems. They might have it in, but we weren't concerned about that because we didn't feel we were gonna live that long. You know what I'm saying? So we were doing a lot of crazy stuff, but it was an illusion. It was a delusion within inside of our own mentality. And a lot of times I see these kids have that same delusion, like if I don't get it early, I'm not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not true. When you do and go through our history and look at, and you gotta look at nothing. Look at the if you talking about money, look at the 10 most richest men in the world.
I mean, Walmart guys, they were 40, 50. I mean, Kentucky Fried Chicken guys, they was in their 50s when they became.
Exactly. So it's I mean, anything that you want that's gonna be worth anything gonna take time to build.
And dude was talking about that. A guy was talking about that. He said, man, he was talking about sports, talking about sports. And he was saying, like, with kids, how nowadays you looking up and seeing these parents where they snatching these kids out of different programs. If they say they don't get to play in their first year or bad at play, you snatch them out, take them to another place, and then that don't work out. Now they in the third, fourth place. And the guy was saying, man, you got to think about it. And I thought when he said it, because I was sitting in the bathroom when he said it, I said, damn, he right. So he was like, just say when I was in Little League, I wasn't a running back in the beginning.
Me neither.
Right? And so I ended up becoming a good running back, but I wasn't a running back in the beginning. It took time to develop. I didn't become a running back until on the 95 round. And then I kind of started developing that. So he's saying with these parents, they're not giving these kids time to develop. You want your kid to be instant star. My kid they ain't putting him where I want him anymore. Something like that. Now I'm gonna take him to another ball. Next thing you know, now he had the third, fourth ball.
I mean, if I play devil's advocate to that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be some bulls.
With the coaching,
I mean, it could be different things, you know what I'm saying? But for the ones you're talking about, a lot of times they'll get out there and they home coach. They practice on certain things. They come out there and there's a coach out there and you tell the coach, well, man, he good at this, he good at that. And you're like, okay. And then you know what I'm saying, you still carry through your program. Regardless of what, at least when I was coaching, whatever your parents said you could do, that was good. We took all that into consideration. We just put you there because we have to see that. And a lot of times parents don't want to let you see so you can build your team because you have the game plan, you have the strategy. So the thing, he might be the best wide receiver.
Sometimes parents see their kid as, man, they can be God hopeful. And they say, hey, my kid can really, at home, how you play at home. Hey, son, you got an arm on you. Out there in the yard and they're throwing the ball. But it really can't throw for real. But, as a parent, you're going to always hype your kid up a little bit.
I mean, so the parent delusional.
You know what I'm saying? You think that?
Really?
Like a lot. Man, I see
like
all
that
the
when we were doing it.
Look, man, I see it all the time. Man, me, I ain't just gonna say, tell a parent, hey, man, your kid really not that good at that. He might be good at something else, but he's not good at what you think is like. Or some parents wanna live through their kids. You know, some parents weren't good at sports and they love it, but they just weren't good at it and they live for their kids through the sport
Yeah,
program.
I
So
believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
but
But I
like
mean,
this motherfucker is not. Come on, dude. He's 400 pounds. Oh, he's a hell of a wide receiver.
I
Man,
mean,
look here. Push this dude behind back his head and bend him down and let him hike that ball. You understand what I'm saying?
but the thing is, you had to be diplomatic enough to say, listen, dude. I mean, really,
You seen the 400
you,
pound wide receiver
you.
yet?
I mean, not just that. Look at the team. You want me to put him at wide receiver and everybody else weighing 60 pounds? We need a line, brother. I mean, I'm sure he can grow into the best wide receiver, but they not finna draft him now.
Man,
What we need for this team,
I'm not finna sugarcoat that dude. Hey, man.
I mean, I ain't
Hey,
sugarcoating
man.
nothing. He
That
see
dude
what he
is a
is.
hell of a lineman.
I mean,
Wide receiver's not in the pictures right now.
you
His
have
body
to.
might mature a little later.
Would you want somebody to tell you about your child and not explain to you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you might
I
be
mean, I want
realistic.
realistic.
I
I just
understand
want
that, but
realistic talk.
exactly. So if I'm telling you that he's not gonna do it, he might be a wide receiver. I mean, but he's not gonna be that hitter.
You feel the what?
What that got to do with
I'm
it?
just finna
That
pay
ain't got
attention.
nothing to do with
I'm
it.
asking you.
That don't have
Why
nothing
you
to do with
filthy
it.
what?
That doesn't have nothing to
Have
do
you ever
with it.
seen a 400 pound wide receiver? You're 50 some years of age. Have you ever seen one?
Does that mean that it can't be one?
I've just been realistic. I'm just you. I'm
I
not
mean,
saying it can't be one, but I'm just saying
I haven't seen football. You talking about on a pro level or something? Any level?
any level.
Yeah, on any level, I've seen big dudes play all type of positions. Flag football, they can play anything. You know what I'm saying? Prison football, they play anything, big, little, small, whatever. I'm just saying, if we talking football, people can play whatever position, whatever they look like.
Okay, team ball.
Okay, now you talking team
I'm talking
ball.
about team ball.
Okay, what type team? See, we can go this, we can carry it wherever you want to go.
I'm talking about ballpark, like what they call it, type of structured program. Have you ever seen a 400 pound wide receiver?
I mean, but we're not okay. No, I've never seen a 400 pound wide receiver.
So we
Okay.
gonna want to shut them down real quick, man.
Listen, bro, that ain't got nothing to do with how this parent feel about his child.
I ain't talking about the feelings. That
See,
we getting feelings involved. See, I think that's a
where
lot
you
of.
lose that.
But that's what
That's
that's
where
what
you
the parent lose that because we get our feelings involved. Hey man,
And your
it's okay.
child.
Hey man,
Oh, okay.
look, you bringing your kid like so. It's almost like this. It's like going on Facebook and putting your thoughts, putting somebody in the world, and then somebody come on your post and say something, some you don't like. To put it like that, some you don't like. You just expose it to the world though. So if you bring your kid to a park and he's really not a wide receiver, and you want him to be a wide receiver, like hey man, and the coaches kind of tell you, hey man, I don't think he's gonna be a wide receiver. You expose him to it because you brought him out to
you tell him I don't think he'll be a wide receiver. Is not being blunt and saying, hey, your kid 400 pounds, he ain't gonna be a wide receiver. That's what you saying you're gonna say. That's what you're gonna say. Is that what you're gonna say?
See, that's what saying so much like that.
No, but then you insinuate that you're gonna be brutally honest with these people.
My eyes gonna tell you.
Okay,
like,
well you can't read eyes. I'm talking about what your words gonna say. Are you gonna be that brutally honest with that child's parent about his or her child?
Penal relationship.
Oh, exactly. If it's one of your partners, you can do that. But you ain't gonna do no random parent. That's what all I'm saying, bro. Ooh, Lord.
That's
just
with me because I don't like to hurt people.
Shade Valley.
You got some people would tell them, man, you got some brutally honest folks would tell them.
We're not talking about deal. We don't know deal. We're talking about what you do as a coach.
Because I don't like confrontation. So
exactly. I can't.
So I don't like confrontation. I don't like conversation. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't mind somebody just be honest with me. I don't know about brutally, but I like honesty.
The way you were talking about honesty. That was gonna be brutal to this child's ego.
But me, I wouldn't even go out there and my kid and I notice the motherfucker ain't that good and be like, hey man.
But that's Lindale.
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
Lindale done played football. He understands the sport. He understands the reality and the unrealistic things. I mean,
that's just like now. All right, so we got a big boy. And my wife be like, shit, man. we probably ain't gonna take him out there. You know he's gonna be a hell of a athlete. So I'm laying there like shit, buddy. This motherfucker, he'll pound about everything. I ain't got nothing right there, man. This nigga pound and don't want to play today and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with myself. Like, probably had to let him get a little older, a little mature with it. Right now, he's he pounds.
Have you asked him?
Yeah, I mean,
what did he say?
I mean, yeah, or something.
He
He'll say
said,
yeah one time, and shrug next time. You know, it's
well, I mean, if the see the thing for me, this how I did with Tim.
Mm-hmm.
When he said he wanted to play, I started getting ready to get him to play.
Yeah.
And as I said, I'm finna go buy this thing and get ready to play now. You really want to play?
Mm-hmm.
I'm finna go spend because you had to buy your shoulder pad or whatever.
Yeah.
And we had talks like that. That just just to see that you really want. I'm finna spend this money on this. I really boom. So if you're gonna play, let me know.
Cause like we were gonna put him in t-ball, baseball, whatever. So I used to take him out to his nephew's game, which his nephew is a little older than him. But take him out there, so I'm watching to see if he really kind of into it. And he like, what else?
I mean, he ain't playing.
Yeah, like he.
I mean, if you ain't playing, you ain't gonna be into it.
I mean, you got folks out there, you said him.
Man, yeah.
I ain't like, look, dude gonna tell me. So dude called me about 2 weeks ago, and so dude come out of the blue. He like, hey man, we chop it up. So we got a football study. He like, hey man, you taking son out there football. I said, man, I don't know, man. I don't really, if you want to play, if he say, Dad, I want to play football, we'll take him out there. He said, well, y'all want him to play football? I said, to be honest, I really don't. As I got older and found out, I said, I ain't really into it like that. He said, man, no. He all in the phone. Man, no. He said, Lindell, it's in his blood, baby. It's in his blood. He said, they pay him too much money now, baby. Man, I couldn't do no more. He kept saying, it's in his blood, baby. I'm sure I landed that conversation.
Yeah.
It's in their blood, baby. They making too much money now.
They get into high school now. So cause if you don't know about the NIL mothers, y'all better listen to it. Keep them kids in school. If they're good at something, make sure they get their grades. Learn how to be a decent human being. But it's out here to get.
You can get a good brand now.
Yeah, it's out here
you can brand you.
You know what I'm saying? But bring up some good kids. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
They paying.
Yeah, cause little Tim, my grandson, went to his dad and told him he wanted to play. He out there playing now.
Yeah. It's in his blood, baby.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying?
It's in his blood, Tim.
We'll see. Matter of fact, he got a scrimmage game tomorrow. We'll see.
Okay.
Go see. Yeah, I'm gonna see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
It's in his blood, baby.
Yeah, I want to make sure I support him. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I hadn't been around. So doing this, I'm gonna make cause Connie used to be there. Nobody else was there.
You hear me?
Connie used to be there.
Yeah.
Look at her. Connie used to be there. She get all my props. She single mother, and then she knew. She was so good. She learned football. I don't know if she learned because of me, but she knew football.
Yeah. And
we could sit and have conversations about football. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm on a podcast right now.
It's in the blood, baby.
Yeah. But yeah, that thing like so. I want to make sure that he understand that it's there. Mm-hmm. It's in him if he want it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause
so you got to unlock it.
You just got to unlock it. You know what I'm saying? If you unlock it, that's on. See what you think. I try not to push him or my son anywhere they want. I try to show them the better way of doing things because I showed them another way. So me today is totally different than me years past. So these are things that I'm grateful for also.
We got a comment. Kasim. He said, yeah, man, I'm watching y'all laugh out loud. Good work, guys. Real spirit.
All right, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Look, so I brought up a question this week. And the question I asked, the way parents are raising kids today, are they hindering? Are they hindering the kids from growing?
You know, that's a real loaded question for real because
Mm-hmm.
you don't know how parents are raising them. For one thing, we know how we raised our kids,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't. Me personally, I'm put like this. Me
Mm-hmm.
personally, I don't know all the parents. The parents I see out here, and when I be out on the street, and I was, for instance, we have a mentoring program. It starts in September. Um, from young men from 13 to 18. We want to get them over there and have a what they call it. We're trying to get together recruitment so we need about 30 young men
Mm-hmm.
from 13 to 18. And we're trying to get them to, see life in a different way if they have, especially if they have little problems here and there. Just talk to them on a Saturday. And what we try to do is we try to put it in a workplace environment where you have the different curriculums you deal with,
Mm-hmm.
but you got to dress appropriate, you got to be on time, and you get paid once a month for being there. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff is inside what's need to be done. Just called uh, OAA. And my number is 205
Mm-hmm.
And call me and I can get you hooked up. So if you got a kid, a young man that need to be mentored, you want to be around some positive people and that know both sides of the spectrum. And even guys that hadn't been in any adverse situation, we try to show especially young black men
Mm-hmm.
the different variety of men they can be instead of everybody trying to be this one type of dude. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of men,
Yeah.
especially all type of black men. So, we do that.
Dude, what's crazy? I saw today. I didn't know this. Woodlawn have a middle school or something? Woodlawn Middle? They asked for kids to come out to play football? Woodlawn Middle.
Mm.
Didn't know that. I was like, Woodlawn Middle? Yeah, so I saw where they were trying to get players to come out. I think from the ages of 8 to 13 or something like that.
I don't know where
Something like
would
that.
middle school be.
I don't know. I saw look,
But that's I mean the thing about it is for me going and playing football, nobody ever prompted me to go play. I wanted to play. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? I just it was just something in me. And not by not having no brother, I had to do it myself. When no introducing and all that, I had to just go.
yeah.
So, but
I'm trying to pull it up where I read it.
you for us back then, football was everybody loved football, so we was there. It's a lot of options out there. School is I right
Yeah.
now. School to me and learning and not just school. It's good to go to school and learn the things that are in school, but it's school in your house. Listen to your folks and how they deal with things, how they do things. Because social learning is just as important as book learning. You know what I'm
hmm
talking about? Learning how to deal and talk to each other. A lot of times communication is a big problem amongst a lot of people.
So yeah, I found it.
What is it?
A guy I know named Joe Mason. So
Mm-hmm.
he said, any of my timeline friends that have kids at Putnam, Osceola, or Hayes that are in seventh or eighth grade,
Mm-hmm.
please get them to the coaches or principal. We need them on the field for Woodlawn Middle. I'm there with five other great coaches trying to mold great young scholar athletes. We
Mm-hmm.
will be
Okay.
at Lawson Field tomorrow, Thursday, from 4:45 to 6:30. They must have a physical and a few more steps to be eligible. And he said hit him in the inbox. But yeah, I never heard of it. I didn't even know we had a Woodlawn Middle.
Okay.
So
So I mean, Woodlawn building. I mean, you heard about the Smithfield project that's going
yeah, I
on?
heard about
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
50 million.
yeah, yeah.
Hey man, that's great for the
Yeah.
Smithfield area, man. Matter of fact, I seen one of my homeboys. I was in Phi Alpha.
hmm
Uh, yeah, I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I seen one of my homeboys that was in Phi Alpha that when we were hell night, he was one of
Look
the
at
dudes
it. You
that
keep saying I hear
yeah.
five. I
He in
hear
Phi Alpha. I
yeah,
just wanted to make
five
sure.
was five was a known high school, but trying to
Yeah.
big time, big time.
But look,
So
at that point, I was the only one from Woodlawn over there.
yeah, you didn't hear too many five at Woodlawn.
Yeah.
I know even when I came through Castle and that
Mm-hmm.
Woodlawn, there was more at Huffman, you had Ramsey, You even had Holy Family, you know, schools like that were Phi Alpha, and they were big time. Yeah, but I never heard nobody from Woodlawn in Phi Alpha.
Yeah, I was the first one now that
Might have been the only, you know,
might have been the only.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I seen one of my frat brothers then. I was happy to see him. Boy, it was like, you know, and it's good to see people. When I saw him, I said, I know the name said.
Okay.
And I was walking in the store, I was passing out the flyers, and that's another thing. And I saw him, I spoke to him or whatever. But when I was passing out these flyers for the mentoring program, and I was seeing these mothers and their children, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, these folks out here shooting these damn guns, and these ladies out here with their kids going shopping, going to the store, going grocery. I mean, doing everyday things, and that don't.
I told you back nowadays that was off the limits. It
No,
was cold.
Man, listen. When I think about the streets, I didn't never think about Walmart. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think about meeting nobody.
Exactly.
It was the. Okay.
I'm just telling you. Even if you look, let me tell you something. Even back when we were young, I mean, back when we were coming through, if you had beef with somebody and you seen them with their family, that was off limits.
Yeah.
You had to catch them on another
on the level y'all were on.
That's what I'm telling you. So it's not even now. It's on site. It's wherever we come to your house. It's where your mom, your grandparents, your kids at. I mean, time, and that's why going back to the question I asked. So I have younger kids, so I'm kind of seeing, and I have seen other parents with younger kids. I see them out and about or whatever, and how kids are acting. So I get where it came to where we came of age. And we like, you know what? When I have kids, I want to make sure they have everything I did have. So we started trying to raise them. We try to we don't want to work hard no more. You know, work hard to get things no more. So we took that out of them. You know what I'm saying? That you know, you got to work for what you want. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a dog mentality. You know, it's a doggy dog world. You got to have that dog in you to make it and all that. So we took all this away from them and kind of made them a little softer. Now we made them entitled. I'm listening to how the kids talk. You know, I'm sitting watching my 6-year-old son. You know, you ask your parents a question, if they didn't answer, what you did back when you were young. If your parents didn't answer you, if you ask them a question, what did you do?
I ain't do nothing.
You be quiet, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm saying these kids will keep asking, like, did you hear me? And so that's what I'm looking like.
But the thing is, these your kids.
But I see it more. It's not just my.
But we got to talk. Let's talk where you talking from. You talking from your kids.
Yeah. So
you did that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So why did you do that? How did you change it if you don't like it?
Because it was more. Now I was not. I'm telling you. No, I'm telling you. I was one of them. Like, shit, man, I want my kids to have what I didn't have.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was one of them. So that's what I'm saying. I know what I want my kids to. Be able to do this, what I wasn't able to do. I was one of them.
Okay, and now you don't like the results.
Not so much results, because like I say, my kids are overall they're great. Don't get me wrong, but they have some ways. I be like, like.
So why do you correct them when they do stuff like that?
Me. I'm the complainer. I'm such a dad. You taking it wrong. I'm that. Because me, I'm always say something. I don't care about you.
Well, like I say, I hear you. I hear all that dad shit and all that. But my thing would be, I do know what's going on, and whatever I think's going on, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
You change your shit because you don't pay a bill here. You know what I'm saying? When I say this, that's what's happening. And don't ask me why I say it, because I'm telling you that. This is the way I was raised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of things that we as a child, I learned to complain about is not to know the full facts of what's really going on. And at that time, especially with a single mother, I know and understand now that it had to be frustrating, because I'm thinking about it and listening. This the 60s, 70s, and 80s. You know what I'm saying?
And see, so you're still walking a fine line with the raising, especially with nowadays, plus how we raised. So you have to kind of mix it.
Mm.
It can't be, well, it got to be how I was raised, because then you take away from, just say, uh, how you can make a kid shut down if you won't get to know who that person is. And so, and me, I want them to be able to have their opinion, but at the same time understand, like, you know how, like, it's a time to shut up and it's a time, you know what I'm saying?
I
It's a
mean,
time.
they got to be taught that, because once you give them that opinion, listen, let me show you something.
Mhm.
You ain't gonna know them fully. I feel.
Mhm.
I promise you. My own son, I feel like I know him, and I don't. I
Yeah,
don't know him fully.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So for me to sit up and say, I feel like I need to know everything, but I don't.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know what I know. And I don't see any way that I'm gonna know everything about him. So he
Mhm.
always gonna be his own person.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But in my presence, I need these boundaries around who I am with you.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna ever know everything. You're gonna always have, how many times you can go in the room, I hate that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, man.
And yeah, but they never knew that. Right now you love them to death.
And our kid do.
Exactly. So you ain't gonna know that.
Oh, I know.
You ain't gonna know that after she said, I hate that motherfucker. She say, oh, this, and in her mind she's saying, oh, when I get grown, and she done said a whole bunch of other stuff now.
Yeah.
It ain't just that word. She didn't pull out. She probably done left the house 3-4 times. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
What?
So my thing is, and well, the way I look at it, I'm gonna give you your freedom to be who you are, but at the same time, I'm gonna take the liberty of showing you how you gonna act with who you are in my perimeter.
Mhm.
And since I'm paying all these bills, I'm doing everything that for you.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm gonna talk to you. But like when I couldn't play football, you know what I'm saying? Or we couldn't do this or that. I just took it for what it was.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? She couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
This and that. You know what I'm saying? I find something else to do.
Yeah. Shit, these kids, boy, these kids, these
You got to
motherfuckers.
teach them.
With all this in the world, man.
You got to teach them.
They so shit is you know what? Shit, they already been taught. By the time you get to them, they been taught. Like, you be like, how the fuck you know all this? So so I got one daughter. She straight, like, she already know, man. Like, I'm gonna ask whatever. You can't do nothing but give me 2 ounces. And she know it. Like, you can only tell me yes or no. That shit don't hurt.
And do she accept?
Oh yeah, she gonna accept it, but she
mean,
keep asking.
Yeah.
Motherfucker don't stop asking.
The same question.
Sometimes, but she gonna always, whatever she wants, she gonna ask.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah, she is separate. Yeah, yeah.
But y'all know what she doing. So now you can handle that.
Oh yeah. So, like, yeah, she'll tell you. Like,
Yeah, if she doing that,
ain't too much you can tell me yes or no.
Exactly.
I'm gonna ask.
That's a grounded understanding.
We got a couple of kids. If they see mom and dad struggling right now, I ain't finna ask them, man. Shit, that one like, you better ask it. They can tell you. No, I be like, you don't never shut up, dude. You just don't never shut up.
Hey, they can't say nothing but yes or no. That's really it.
Yeah.
So
look, and so I remember years ago with Jalen, she the oldest girl. So I remember years ago, she actually said, I used to tell her, make me do something to where I can't tell you no. And that shit, when I said that, boy, they be on it like, well, shit, my grades on the pod, I done cleaned up. I don't get no trouble. You can't tell me no. They own it, bro.
Yeah, but you still can say no if you ain't got the money.
Yeah,
it's no today, but we're gonna work on it. You know what I'm saying? The thing is everything has to go along with the household to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just my thing. We gotta, and then everybody tired of say that. See, I be on that. See, man, listen.
What you mean, bro?
I be on some old hold. I make sure you gotta have it. Cause being without for so long, it'll man. I don't need everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
I don't need all that. I done lived off, $25 a week. I don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, man, just let me be happy and at peace. Give me some let low. That's all I be wanting. Shit. Don't come with that bullshit with me. I be
She'll be laid over and look at it. He's such a slave. She'll be laid over.
Yeah, she probably, she be like, this nigga don't want it. Man, listen. I just want some happiness.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Yes,
man,
sir.
all that other stuff, it's cool. But man, listen. Home, family, love, you know what I'm saying? You know, man, that's the key.
That is it.
That's the key.
Yeah.
That's the key. You know what I'm saying? And then being able to walk up and down your neighborhood without being scared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Without somebody shooting a damn gun.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see if you're protecting somebody. This out here, man, that's crazy. You know, I don't get it. Put the guns down, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but look, man, we didn't talk family. We didn't talk all this. What's happening in the sport? What the team looking like?
Look here, yeah. So yeah, look into the sports world. So now you got Zeke just signed with the New England Patriots. So I looked at that like, you know, back then, you know, Belichick used to go get the old players and be like, damn, why y'all let them get him? Now you looking at it, y'all got Zeke, but they ain't got no Tom Brady. I just don't think that like the Patriots don't even.
Who's the quarterback?
Dude out of Alabama.
He's still Jones. Matt Jones. Okay.
I mean, they don't scare nobody. I mean, the Patriots don't scare nobody no more.
I mean,
like you took Tom Brady away. The Patriots ain't did nothing since he left. They don't scare nobody no more.
I don't know. We'll see what Belichick do with it. You know, he hadn't had a feature.
Fall in line. He been the last. He ain't made the playoffs since Brady left.
Really?
Fall in line, man. You don't scare nobody no more. So the mystique is off. It was Brady. It wasn't Tom. I mean, it wasn't.
So what team you looking at? If you could win.
Scary?
Yeah.
You say gotta beat the Chiefs. I don't care what. I mean,
the Chiefs going. I'm talking about a team that's a sleeper.
Oh, a sleeper.
That's
so
not.
If I had to pick a sleeper, I'm telling y'all.
I know who you finna pick. I know you finna pick.
I'm not gonna pick one of my teams. So that's not gonna be.
I know it ain't one of your teams. I know you finna pick.
Jacksonville.
Oh no, that ain't what I thought.
I know an up and coming team.
You think Jacksonville's the
Jacksonville they're gonna fight. The only thing that hurt Jacksonville, they in the AFC. And they over there with the Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, the the Miami Dolphins and all those teams. You know, it's a bunch of Baltimore Ravens.
Mm.
You know, you're on that side. You got to fight over there.
Right.
Just in the conference with Miami, the Jets. Now Jets gonna be scary because they got Dalvin Cook.
That's my sleeper.
Dalvin Cook side.
That's my sleeper. The Jets.
They got some players.
The Jets my sleeper.
And if y'all didn't watch the Jets last year, the Jets were just missing a quarterback.
Yep.
They probably made the playoffs, and they defense young, rough, and relentless, and they got a star wide receiver.
And they got a veteran quarterback.
Remember the name Garrett Wilson, number 17 for the Jets. He all that wide receiver. I'm telling y'all.
That's my sleeper right there.
Yeah, so
the Jets.
Yeah, Jets gonna be scary. And that's why I say that division in itself, you got the Jets, you got Miami, and you got the Buffalo Bills with the Patriots in it. Because the Bills still, y'all got to think.
Oh, yeah, the Bills went.
The Bills were just a step away.
Yeah, just
one step. And they got what's name back because he got hurt last year. What's the little defense in the older cat?
I don't know about that.
One at the Rams.
No, he was left.
He was gone.
Yeah, he was left.
He played at the Rams when they won the Super Bowl. They brought him over.
He ain't down to the Super. He was number. You talking about?
Came from the Denver Broncos, but he back here.
Yeah.
And so
what his name? I know.
But you know what I'm talking about.
Texas
The glass.
Yeah. Tough dude.
Yeah. So and then you still got Cincinnati, man. It's a bunch of teams in the AFC, bro.
Leon said 49ers. Go 49ers.
See, they're in the NFC. So,
49ers going to be hard to beat this year.
Yeah, they keep the number one defense.
Yeah, they going to be
manless. So, in the NFC, you still got the 49ers. That is going to be tough. I'm telling you. Watch. I know.
That
Philadelphia. You got Philadelphia. 49ers. Von
Miller. That's who it is, bro. Von Miller.
I'm telling you.
Tough.
And so Buffalo still gonna be tough.
Yeah, Buffalo gonna be tough.
Some people say Buffalo not even gonna make the playoff. Man, they crazy.
Oh no, I don't think. Let somebody get major hurt.
Yeah, like a quarterback or
quarterback, something like that.
But so in NFC, you
But
don't.
what about what you think about what Baltimore? What you call that?
Baltimore gonna be scared.
But ain't Beckham now?
Odell. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got Odell with Lamar. I mean, they're gonna be scary. I just, I wish Lamar could get over the hump, but if I just had to just say Lamar I don't see him taking them to a Super Bowl or anything. I don't know. For me,
I really have to look at them as a team, because ain't no one man gonna take them or not. Every Super Bowl team had a ain't no one man gonna do it.
I mean, you take a team, but you need that one piece. Be great.
You need every
put you
piece.
Over that hump.
Bro, you need every piece.
I don't see Lamar being that quarterback taking put.
I believe he is. He just got to. I just got to look because he's everything that everybody not.
Dion said, "Can Odell stay healthy?"
That's another thing. That's what I'm saying. As far as Lamar can run, he can throw deep. Lamar's not accurate. As far as like throwing those.
He had the 49ers?
No. He's at Baltimore.
Oh.
And I don't know. I just don't see. I don't think they got enough weapons for him to go just yet.
Let's see.
They'll fight. They're gonna fight.
I mean, he might not be mature enough to do it, but I believe he has the ability to go to Super Bowl. He has the ability. They just have to put the team right, and then Baltimore believe in it. And that's another thing that you have. That's a pushing point of it. They're not holding them back.
Baltimore didn't have no choice.
Yeah, they had plenty of choice.
No, listen, because if they believed it, they would have been gave them money. They had out on their money so long, that man almost left. They franchised him like that, the way they did him instead of the dude that want MVPs, man, give him his money. Man, what you hold out for? You know what I'm saying? This man went out there and tore his stuff up and everything. Blood, sword, and tears, you don't want to pay the man? Come on, man, he the face of your franchise.
I mean, at that point, they didn't think like that. Our business is business. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, one thing I've learned is that you can love that person and want the best for that person, but business is business, and that's what happens. But you have to always keep your options open as the person that's doing business. And I think we'll think that they don't want to pay him. They probably want to pay him. They just want to be what he wants.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. The probably sit down was about. That's how I would think. You know what I'm saying. I'm worth more.
But to get paid like for that, how they had to pay him, they know it. Like each year that money go up off the top paying quarterback. Mm-hmm. So you can't pay me under. I just want MVP. You can't pay me up under the top.
Exactly.
You can't pay Deshaun $255 million. You think you're gonna give me $100? No, bro. I just want MVP. You gotta pay me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
if he wasn't, he'll get that money. They paying that money. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Now everybody else trying to hold out on him.
I mean, but that's everybody know for the most part that behind the scenes that's what this stuff whole thing is about. Just get your money though.
Get your money, man. Get your money.
Get your money. Don't get. It ain't personal.
Yeah, that's why I say, man. Don't go in there talking about, man, I'm a team player and I'm finna go ahead and tear my stuff up and they ain't finna pay me my money. I'm glad these little young cats holding out now and making these people pay them.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you'll do for the team, but then if you get hurt, they'll get rid of it.
I mean, especially when they ain't,
yeah.
The CTE and they fighting.
Exactly.
You got to look at the totality of the business.
They don't even want to pay them that type of stuff.
So, you got to look at
get your money, young fellows, get your money. And take care of your family. But get it
legally and put the damn guns down. Okay, do that. Put the guns down.
Self-destruction. They use right about that. Put the guns down.
Just chill out, bro.
Self-destruction.
So,
man, we about to get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Look, man, we enjoyed the people that joined us tonight.
We appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna get into a little more sports and stuff. We had family business to deal with tonight, you know what I'm saying?
Every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday night at 7.
We'll be back on here, you know what I'm saying, next Wednesday. Moving forward.
All right, man.
Forward forever. Think about that.
All right, man. We enjoyed y'all, man. Peace out. We love you.
You know what I'm saying? Feel it. Yeah, the hunt is on. Every step I take is with my gauge. I'm selling dope. I can't live on fucking minimum wage. A young black man. Now you know what that means, G. A hard life. And ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking scared that retaliate.